Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.
We have settled the question of price, quality and quantity. Now I am calling to talk about the terms of payment. What are your terms of payment?
Well, we only accept the payment to be made by confirmed and irrevocable L.C. payable against shipping documents.
I see. Payment by LC is the safest method, but could you make an exception and accept DA or DP?
I'm afraid not. That is our usual practice, because we are sure we will get the right amount of money that way.
What about the cost of delivery?
We would like to do it in accordance with an FOB.
As an experienced interviewer, could you tell me what kind of behavior the interviewer hates most?
Rudeness. You are not expected to sit down before being invited, and you shouldn't throw yourself into the chair like you're loading heavy baggage.
And we should have good sitting posture.
That's right. The ideal posture for women is to put their legs together and lean to one side. This is especially important in summer.
Where should I put my overcoat and briefcase after entering the office?
Put it beside you. Don't pile your purses, briefcase and other belongings on the employer's desk. You've got long hair. Don't touch it while talking to the interviewer. It gives people the feeling that you cannot concentrate on your work.
I think that's the reason why Princess Diana's hairstyle became so popular.
Also, if you are asked to sit beside the employer's desk, neither lean on it nor look at the documents there.
I ought to respect other people's privacy, as most Westerners do.
As the saying goes, when in Rome, do as the Romans do.
Excuse me, Dr. Stewart, I wonder if I could talk with you about my paper.
Yes, of course. When?
Will you be free this afternoon, say from 3 to 4?
Now let me check my schedule. Okay. You could to my office then.
Can you tell me the differences between a letter and a memorandum, Miss Thong?
Certainly. A letter must be sent out of the company and must be mailed or posted. A memorandum is a communication within an organization.
Should we use the layout we use for a letter when we write a memorandum?
No, not necessary. Usually we have a set form which is printed. We just fill in the printed forms and send it to the person or the offices concerned in the company.
Of course. Let me find one for you. Kate, will you please make 10 copies of this report?
I'd like to, but the photocopier is out of order.
Then use the Xerox machine.
It broke down 1 year ago.
Oh, forget it then. Hey, I told you to put the files on the in tray, not on my desk.
The pile is over 10 feet high. I am afraid it will fall all over and bury you underneath it if I put this file on top of it.
Very funny. What's wrong with you today? You are my secretary and you are not supposed to talk to me in that tone of voice. Do you know that?
What do you expect? I've been working for you for 3 years, and you've never given me a holiday. I don't feel well today, because I have a terrible headache. I am not in the mood for being gentle and polite. If you can't stand it, it's your problem. I am not going to change, because I think it suits you best.
Keep your voice down, Kate. I know you've had a hard day today, but you should at least show some respect for me. If you really don't feel well, go home. There isn't much work today anyway.
I apologize for forgetting myself, but I do need some time off.
Could I ask you for a favor? My laser printer is out of ink and I need to print out something urgent. If you don't mind, I would like to send you these files. Could you then print these for me?
Sure. Just send me through internal mail.
Thanks, Vivian.
No problem at all. Welcome.
Very good. Now, I have a couple of final questions.
I hope they're not too hard.
Well, why should we hire you?
I think that I would be a perfect fit in this company. I have a unique combination of strong technical acumen and outstanding soft skills. You know, I excel at building strong, long-term customer relationships. For example, when I headed the customer support department in my previous company, our team solved about 70% of our customers' problems. I decided that we needed better information and technical preparation on our products. So after I implemented a series of training sessions in coordination with our technical department, we were able to solve 90% of our customers' issues. Given the opportunity, I could bring this kind of success to this company.
Impressive. So, what would you consider to be your greatest weakness?
I struggle with organization and time management. Punctuality has never been a strength of mine. I find it hard to organize my time efficiently. I have actually addressed this weakness recently, by attending a workshop on efficient time management. It helped me a lot, by providing me with great insights on how to get organized and use my time efficiently, so I think I'm getting better now.
Great. Well, let me tell you that I am very pleased with this interview. We are shortlisting our candidates this week, and next week we will inform our shortlisted candidates of the day and time for a second interview with our CEO.
Great, thanks a lot. I hope to hear from you. Goodbye.
Can you ship this batch of cotton within 5 or 6 weeks?
What kind of cottons are they? May I see your list? Machine prints.
Yes, mainly prints. There are a few plain as well. Here they are.
I see. And the quantities?
200 rolls of each. Make it 200 rolls for each sample.
How many rolls altogether?
20 prints and 5 plain. That makes 5,000 rolls in all.
6 weeks, did you say?
Yes, 5 to 6 weeks.
We could manage the plain rolls in 6 weeks. The prints might be put off to 8 weeks.
8 weeks? We can wait that long.
That's the best we can do just now, I'm afraid.
Can't you make it 7 weeks for the prints?
What about taking the prints in 2 shipments? 2,000 rolls in 7 weeks, and the remainder a week later.
That might be acceptable. I shall have to cable our Beijing office to get their approval. You can definitely supply in the time you've given me, I suppose.
Yes, I'll see that you get those delivery. Shipping by SS American as usual, is that all right?
That's right.
When can we expect your confirmation of the order?
As soon as I hear from Beijing, that will be either Friday or Saturday.
All right.
Susan, can you give me a hand?
Sure, what's wrong?
I want to create a password for this document. Please tell me how to do it.
It's easy. Press O and then P, then it will ask you for your password.
What do I do after I've typed in my password?
Just press Enter and you've done.
Yes, Mr. Emery?
I need the number for John Reese's office.
Just one moment, sir. Here you are 767-4512.
Okay, so this is the main factory area. We're now walking past the printing machine. It's printing in 4 colors at the moment.
What's going on over there?
They're setting up the machine for a new run.
How long does that usually take?
About 20 minutes.
What's happening at the far end?
That's the packing line. The goods are being wrapped and loaded onto pallets ready for transportation. Would you like me to help you on your new project?
I would love the help. Would you prefer helping with the writing part or is programming more your thing?
I would enjoy helping with the writing portion.
Perfect. You'll be working alone on that portion. Do you like to work alone?
That is okay sometimes.
Our first meeting is next Monday. Could you meet with us at that time?
No, I can't be there.
Please send me your background information before the meeting so I can look at it.
I can send that information to you.
Okay, I look forward to working with you. Enjoy your week.
Hello. You're welcome to Guangzhou Fair.
Thank you. I'm from America. Here is my business card.
Glad to meet you, Mr. Smith. My name is Wong and here is my name card. I'll be glad to do what I can for you.
Great. This is my first visit to the fair. Everything is new to me. Would you please give me some information?
Glad to. The fair is a big gathering taking place twice a year. Thousands of businessmen from more than 150 countries and regions are here to trade with China.
What about your company?
Ours is a company special in exporting leather products. And what about yours?
My firm has high standing in my country. My bank is the Citibank, New York. You may refer to it for my status.
Well, Miss Lee, it's time for us to say goodbye to each other.
Yes, I suppose we must. I have enjoyed all these days that you have spent with me, and I'll always remember them. I've learned a lot from you. Thank you for all your kindness.
I'm glad you could come to see us off. I have enjoyed your interpreting. You have done a wonderful job. I hope you be my interpreter again next time I'm here.
I hope so, too.
It's hard to tear myself away from your friendly people and your ancient country, but nothing lasts forever. I have to go back home this time, but I'm sure I'll return very soon.
I'm really glad to hear that.
Goodbye, Miss Lee. Say hello to your husband and your son for me. See you soon.
Goodbye, Mr. White. A happy journey home, and hope to see you again soon. Tom, please do not disturb me for the next hour.
Are you having a meeting?
Yes, and I don't want to be interrupted.
I understand. Francis, you have done an outstanding work in the past 6 months. In view of your achievement, I trust you're now indispensable part of our company and you deserve an officer director title.
I am so happy to know that I could make some contribution to our company.
This title does not only give you a raising paycheck, but also increase responsibilities. Congratulations, and hope the best for you.
Thank you. I will be doing my best.
Excuse me, I am Dunelin. I am here about your advertisement for a tourist guide. Are there still any vacancies?
Yes. One more as needed.
Oh, I'm so lucky. I want to apply for it.
But do you have any experience like that?
Yes, I have been a guide for 2 years.
Okay, then I want to ask you some questions about the tourist guide. If there was an accident, for example a tourist falls ill, what would you do?
I think I will call the office to send someone to meet us, and escort that person to the nearest hospital without interrupting our trip.
If one of them forgot a camera in a restaurant, would you let the tourist bus go back?
No. In fact, prior to their boarding the bus and their getting off the bus, I will make an announcement to remind them that they should check their belongings.
Well, it seems that you have all the practical experience to handle these cases. I am very glad to welcome you into our company.
Thank you. It's my honor.
May I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for a job as a clerk typist in English.
I'm Mary Kelly. May I ask your name?
My name is Zhuang Lingyi. How are you, Miss Kelly?
I'm glad to meet you, Mr. Zhuang. Sit down, please.
Thank you, Miss Kelly.
What are your qualifications for being a clerk typist?
I can type 120 words a minute and I take shorthand at 80 words a minute.
Would you be willing to take a typing and shorthand test?
Yes, I would.
Your typing and stenography are pretty good. Would you be interested in applying for the job?
Yes, I'd like to give it a try.
All right, you need to have an interview with our manager, Mr. McBride. Let's go to his office.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.